Welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas for 2021. We are here at day 12. It's the final day. Another year come and gone already. But yeah, I'm excited to round off another year of Christmas fun on the channel. And the show for today, ending things off, is Titans, which obviously had its third season this year. For me, its best season so far. I really enjoyed it. I loved everything we got with seeing Jason become Red Hood. Some really emotional moments in there. I really enjoyed Blackfire this season, like what she brought to proceedings. And yeah, some cool setup hopefully for season 4 and beyond, because we know we're getting a season 4, which is good. And yeah, I really enjoy it. I know it's not for everyone, but I personally adore what Titans is and does. And I thought having a season set in Gotham, again, not for everyone, but I thought it was a really strong outing this year from them. And the fact that we didn't get a season last year, for obvious reasons, it was cool to have that anticipation of the show coming back, and I think they did a really good job under the circumstances, and they created a really great season, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of celebrate that with more of like a low-key kind of event, I think, to end things. I think we actually ended last year's 12 Days of Christmas with a very similar sort of video for Sex Education. I did a which character are you quiz. We're basically doing that again here. We're doing a which Titan are you quiz, essentially. So I have found one on BuzzFeed. I will obviously link it in the description if you want to give it a go yourself. It is from 2019, so I think this came out around the point season 1 dropped. So I think in terms of like who we could get, I think the answers are going to be a bit more limited, but I'm sure one of them is Beast Boy, and let's be honest, that's what I want it to be, because he's my favourite character and one of my favourite DC characters overall. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Titan I truly am. So yeah, let's check out the quiz. Okay, so here's the quiz on BuzzFeed. It is find out which Titan's hero your personality matches. This ain't your parents' Justice League, whatever that means. But yeah, it's by Green Linho, community contributor, and I see their profile picture is of Gar, aka Beast Boy, my favourite character in the show, so we're off to a very good start here. So, let's find out who we are. Question 1, if someone attacked you, how would you defend yourself? I'd let my inner animal out, I'd let my dark side take over, fight fire with fire, I'd find the nearest weapon. I feel like since this is season 1, there might be like catered answers to like, well, time of season 1 would be Robin, not Nightwing. Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy and Raven is maybe what I'm guessing the 4 options are here. Maybe there's one that's catered towards each one. I mean, I'd let my inner animal out is obviously probably going to be Beast Boy, so I would like to go for that. But I don't think that would be me in this situation, so, I need to be honest and get an honest answer. My dark side takeover, you really have to push me to get my dark side out, so probably not. Fight fire with fire, maybe, is tempting, but I think if someone went for me, I would probably find the nearest weapon. More often than not, that would probably be my fist, but I do think I would like, oh, what can I do here? And I think that's the most like thinking with my head option. So I think I'm going to go for I'd find the nearest weapon. That makes the most sense to me. When your friends are in trouble, what do you do? Adapt to the situation and help them any way I can. Make a carefully thought out plan. I don't let anyone mess with my friends. I will help them, of course. I feel like some of these are quite similar, to be honest. I don't think I would carefully think out a plan. I think I'd want to be a bit more immediate in trying to help them. And being like, okay, I see you're struggling. Give me a couple of days to figure something out. I'll get back to you. And again, I don't let anyone mess with my friends is a bit confrontational, which isn't exactly me. So I think it's going to be one of the other two. I'll help them, of course, yes. But that's kind of also the same as the other one, isn't it? Adapt to the situation, help them any way I can. I think I'm going to go for adapt to the situation and help them any way I can. Because I think that would be the most helpful. And, you can say, oh, I'll help you. And what you're actually doing, thinking you're helping, is detrimental to them. So I think understanding the situation would very much be the way you can help people. That was how I kind of dealt with things when I directed a show. I went back to my old school years ago to direct a show for them. and a couple of kids sometimes, had issues, or they turned up crying to rehearsals or whatever, and you just need to kind of be patient with them, and try and work out what's wrong with them and go from there. So I'm going to go for adapt to the situation. Time for a break. What are you going to do? I don't take breaks. Read, play video games, meditate, and make some self-discoveries. Right. Well, I do take breaks. I don't like meditation stuff most of the time. It's either read or play video games, because that is what I normally do in my spare time. I'd like to think I'm very cultured and read all the time. I do read often, but almost certainly, as someone who's been playing Halo Infinite for basically 2 days straight at this point, I think play video games is definitely what I do. That's my instinct when I want some free time. So play video games for sure. How would your friends describe you? Funny, innocent, dark, determined. Probably not dark. I mean, I do have quite dark humour sometimes, to be fair. Determined, I'm not so sure. Depends what it would be about, really, isn't it? Innocent, again, probably not innocent by any stretch. I like to think they think I'm funny. I make my friends laugh, I think. Unless they're just faking it. Oh my god, I'm having a crisis. I think funny is probably the dominant thing. I try to make my friends laugh quite a bit, so I'll probably go for that. Pick a flower. Oh. Well, I wish I could tell you exactly what these types of flowers were, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a rose. That third one. I think the last one's a sunflower. Is the first one like a bluebell or something? And then is that a lily? Have I nailed it? I don't know. I've shamed my father. He used to do this kind of thing for a living. I mean, out of all of them, maybe it's just traditional. Maybe it's because it's an English rose is like our thing, but I'm going to go for a rose. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Choose a member of the Justice League. The Flash, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter... my voice. Martian Manhunter or Batman. Well, that's an easy one for me, Batman, because Batman's my favourite superhero, so there you go. Choose a DC show. Young Justice, Doom Patrol, Gotham, or Supergirl. I really enjoyed Gotham. Doom Patrol's excellent. I haven't seen most of it, granted, because I'm very behind on it, but I really enjoyed what I did see. I never quite gelled with Supergirl. I think I would do if I gave it another shot now. Just at the time, I was like, I had loads of shows going on, and I didn't really vibe with season 1. I haven't seen really beyond that. I mean, I haven't seen Young Justice at all. I think if I'd seen Young Justice, that would be my answer. But I think just from the strength of what I've seen, I think I'd go for Doom Patrol there. If you were Beast Boy, what animal would you transform into? Gorilla, leopard, wolf, or tiger? Easy one for me, tiger. Tiger's one of my favourite animals. Yes! Excellent. And that is, honestly, I got this as well. So it's not like I even faked it, because that's what I would have wanted to get anyway. So, there we go. I'm Beast Boy. Your Garfield Gar Logan. After contracting a deadly disease, Gar was given a cure that did a little bit more than just cure him. It also turned him green and gave him the power to transform into animals. Just like Gar, you can be a bit cheeky. I mean, I think that's fair. Yeah, I mean, that's the answer I wanted, so I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. I'm more than happy with that, because that's who I wanted to get, because he's my favourite character in the show. Ryan Potter is fantastic, and they need to give him so much more to do, because he's such a talent, and he's fantastic in that role. But yeah, there you go. I'm Gar, I'm Beast Boy. I can finally say it, it's confirmed. That is what I was hoping I'd get. Again, not really any bad answers, I think, when it comes to the Titans, so it is cool that I got Gar, but I wouldn't have been mad to have gotten anyone else, to be honest, let's be frank. But yeah, very happy with that. And yeah, let me know who you guys got in the comments below, and see what other options there were. I'm assuming it's just like maybe the core 4 from season 1 are the options in this quiz. I don't think maybe there's Hawk and Dove or anything. Maybe that would be, season 2 or 3 quiz. I think this is more so season 1, especially because it's the season 1 promo art that they're using. But yeah, that's the answer I wanted. I'm happy with that. I will take that to the grave. I will put that on my Twitter bio. I will do anything to show that I'm very pleased with that result. So there we go. Let me know who you got if you did the quiz. So there you go. That was that. Very pleased getting Beast Boy. And like I said, I will put the link to that quiz in the description so you can have a go yourself. But yeah, that was Titans. I really enjoyed season 3 again this year, as I said, and I'm really excited for season 4. Can't speak. Whenever we're gonna get that. You know what? It's been a long few weeks filming these, but we're near the end. I've got one more to do after this. This may be the last video in the countdown, but it's not the last one I'm filming. That's episode 11. But yes, I am very, very pleased that I ended up getting Gar. I love him. You may have gotten that impression from my reactions, but if you have seen my reactions this year, thank you very much for supporting them and enjoying them, engaging with them. I think the YouTube algorithm really kicked my ass this year with Titans. Didn't do anywhere near as well as season 1 and 2 did. Maybe it's a combination of lots more people reacting to it now than did back then when it started. But plus, I think the YouTube algorithm just across the board has really hidden my videos this year, which is not great, but I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. But if you did find them and watch them and enjoyed them, thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts on season 3, whether you liked it or not. You know, I can understand if you didn't. And yeah, what are your favourite characters in the show, your favourite storylines, your favourite episodes? What would you like to see from season 4? Who would like to see pop up? You know, could we get maybe an Arsenal next season? Are we going to get a Red Hood spin-off show? That's been talked about for a long time, maybe. I wouldn't mind that at all. I love the Red Hood and the Outlaws run of comics, so that'd be great. But yeah, just kind of sound off in the comments, I guess. And that is it for another 12 Days of Christmas, the 3rd year running. Hopefully you've found at least a couple of videos to enjoy this year. I'm sure not everyone's going to be to your taste, because I'm sure you haven't watched all 12 of the shows that we covered this year, which is fair. It's kind of the nature of it. But at least if you found, you know, some things to enjoy, get out of it, I really hope you did enjoy them. So yes, thank you again for another year of supporting the channel. And how about we do this again next year? Let's see, shall we? But yeah, really, really good stuff. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, as always. And until whatever comes next, thanks for watching.